Logic. Ibn Tammiyah, rahimahullah, he was a brilliant scholar in his own right, and he was, in his mind, he was really trying to defend what he perceived to be this pure teaching that came to the Prophet ﷺ, and wanted to make sure that revelation, that wahi, was always central. I mean, his impulses, I think, were very honorable impulses, and he truly believed that that metaphysics was very dangerous to the Islamic ethos, and he was particularly deeply troubled by two metaphysical thinkers, Ibn Arabi al-Hatimi, who was very influential. Ibn Arabi was taught in the Ottoman period extensively. He was called Shaykh al-Akbar. I mean, now he's anathematized by most Muslims, but since the 13th century, he was pretty much the end-all in philosophical Sufism. So he was very troubled by him. He actually mentions in his Fatawa, and I've read this, I haven't read this in a book, I read it from him. He mentioned that he benefited greatly from Ibn Arabi, Ibn Taymiyah, until he read the Fusus. He said when he read the Fusus al-Hikam, he realized how dangerous the man's ideas were. And so he spent a lot of his life writing polemical arguments against metaphysics. And what he felt was that he said originally he thought logic was fine. But then he realized that logic is predicated on a metaphysical premise that he felt was very dangerous. And we're going to get into that when we deal with the universals. In some ways, Ibn Taymiyyah really is the first nominalist. I mean, the nominalism is attributed to William of Ockham, but I think it's arguable, and this would be a good PhD dissertation for somebody. You'd have to do a lot of work to do it, but I think it would be a very interesting PhD to look at the nominalistic tendencies of Ibn Taymiyyah. Anyway, any other